So, I hope you're ready to walk. I can do that. No, 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 no. It should capture automatically when I do this. Let's see. Yes, we can hear it. Yes. In the old days, man tried to catch a glimpse of the future in the strangest of ways. They locked themselves in dark rooms, not partaking of food and drink. At the stroke of midnight, they ventured out in the night, through the dark woods where strange creatures roamed, to see if they would be wealthy, to see if they would be happy, to see if they would live, to see if they would be loved. Interesting. Very interesting. I like the music. Use A and D or left and right arrow keys to walk. Maybe this is a walking simulator. Where am I though? When there is a path leading north, press W or up arrow key to cross it. Is this first person? Let's go to the house. No? I want to go somewhere. Oh, okay. I see the arrow there. Sidestepping simulator. 160p. Vaguely potato-ish. What is going on with your internet? Yeah, this is kind of funny. Sidestepping. I thought that was point and click, but I guess it's not. Oh, but this is my mouse. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, this looks like a phone. We don't know the combination, though. Hold on, I forgot to do stuff. I was just like, yeah, let's stream now. I need to alt-tab, I'm sorry. Okay, we're back. There's some icons on the top right, too. Hide? Oh, it's not like I'm gonna hide. Map. Encyclopedia. Journal. Hints. Settings. Settings? Are we interested? Doesn't go any higher. Walking speed. Normal, I guess. First person point and click game? I mean, wasn't Rusty Lake kind of that too? Or does it count? You don't really have a character in that, do you? Oh. Okay. Missed, yeah, true. Although the version I played wasn't required to point and click. Wait, look at that. Is that a cat in the background? Or like, do I just see what I want to see? It's just a like tree trunk or something. Hold on, we can go backwards here. Oh, right, yeah. Are you sure we can't go to the house? I guess you are. Feels weird. Did I like go past the house? Well, I guess there are tree trunks. I see more of them now. Or maybe there are like cats watching us. That would be nice. Is this like the only thing I can do? First 2D... Wait, 2D first person game is probably more rare. Does this count 2D or is this like 2.5D? I'm not really sure. I think I should like see these Symbols somewhere. Okay. Let's like look at things, I guess. Oh. Wait, I could go forward from the woods? Oh. It's funny that these like appear here already even though I haven't gone there. But I guess it's nice to know. Let's go. I didn't notice that you could go. Go back from here. Okay, well now we're in a new place. Yeah, I like it as it's different. Are these just visual clues, like, to know where I am? I think so. I shouldn't stress about, like, being able to do something. And I've always just taken the first route, by the way. There could be more. Oh, hi! There you are! I've been waiting for you all day. I'm sorry it took me so long. I can't turn my body, so it makes moving kind of difficult. She's half smiling. You should not go outside without a hat on a cold day like this. So slowly, it took me like less than 5 minutes, I think. You will freeze your ears off. Or ass off, ours. I'm quite fond of the person those ears belong to. Ooh. Hi. Did anyone see you coming here? Not happy anymore. Now you're being silly. You know that I'm not ashamed of you. It's not that. I like you very much. But you and I come from different worlds. He's waiting for my answer. I said I'd give it to him next year. Someone else proposed to her? Maybe it is Gretchen. Maybe it is. And this is the last day of this year. No sneeze? This is fine. Now you're being unfair. This isn't any easier for me. I don't like it when you're like this. Calm down. You're walking? I hope you're joking. What is you're walking? I have no idea. I hate those almost sneezes. Yeah. It's like, all you want to do from there on is to sneeze. It like haunts in your nose. You do remember what happened to my cousin, don't you? Promise me you won't do anything foolish. We're not supposed to know what happens in the future. You should hurry home to your cottage and get some rest. It's getting dark soon. Hurry home to your cottage. Okay, I get it. So the cottage was mine? Okay, we talked to the girl and now we're going back. Great. Knife fell down on the floor next to your bare feet. That was a close one. Like, I'm always terrified when I drop a knife. I'm so sure that, you know, I'll hurt someone. How do you know it was a close one? You just said it, like, fell next to your bare foot. So... what? Oh. Oh, year walk. Hey, hey. Cool way to do the logo. interesting. It all comes together now. I was confused by your question. Okay, did we just sleep or can we now like go there? Oh, it's gone. Earwalk, okay. Skogsrået. Jimmy, help. The Huldra. Is that Becca Heston or Becca? I don't know. The Brook Horse. Mulingen. The Myling. Nattravnen. The Night Raven. Kyrkogrimen. The Church Grim. The Yearwalk is that encyclopedia? No, it's encyclopedia. It's a collaborative effort between Simogo and Theodor Olmsted, who is the author of all the written content. Oh. Oh. Yearwalk. Let's learn what a yearwalk is. Yearwalk was at its core a vision quest with the purpose being to foresee the future. There were very rigid rules concerning the yearwalk, and not adhering to them could prove very dangerous, even fatal. How the practice of yearwalk came to be is shrouded in mystery, but it seems to have been a widespread practice in Sweden until the beginning of 19th century, and in some rural areas as late as the beginning of the 20th century. The practice was likely over 1,000 years old and most certainly pagan. Year walking varied greatly regionally, and even locally there might have been differences between one village and the next. All the variations had a couple of elements in common though. Really old Swedish words? Alright. I was just trying to pronounce it. I did it the Finnish Swedish way, but anyway. That's what we were taught in school. Don't blame me. A year walk could not be done on any common day. There were certain days a year when the gate was opened, generally in liaison. What the fuck? With important festival days such as May Day, Midsummer's Eve or Christmas Eve, and most commonly New Year's Eve. A year walker could not partake of any of the food or drinks that were served on these days, a sacrifice of no little significance. Is that a typo? Significance? Since these feasts were some of the rare occasions when food would be plentiful and varied. A year walker had to avoid other people, so they commonly locked themselves in dark rooms and were not allowed to see a fire for the entire day. Perhaps not a vast sacrifice on Midsummer's Eve, but on cold winter days it would be uncomfortable at least, if not hazardous. If the year walker followed these steps, he would leave his dark room at the stroke of midnight. This would be his last chance to cancel the year walk. Once he ventured out, there was no turning back. The church was the final destination for a year walker. On his way, he would typically encounter a number of supernatural creatures which would pose a threat physically, mentally, and spiritually. If a year walker made it to the cemetery, he would walk around the church in an intricate pattern. This would open the year walker's eyes to the future, but it would also lure out the church grim. Oh boy. Is this Comic Sans? This is not Comic Sans. Hello, Resky. Is it really? I thought the first C would be a G. Oh no, yeah, significant. That's true. It's my being crazy. This is serif, Rasky. This is none of the sans. No. This is very much a serif font. After having completed the year walk, the walker would see visions that could manifest themselves in different manners. When the year walker left the cemetery, he might for instance, see a sombre procession of dancers dressed in their finest church clothes. These would be the people that would die the following year. Holy shit. Comic serif. Times New Roman. This is much wider than Times New Roman. My guess could be Georgia. Part of a bigger font family. So they're like more or less okay. If you don't do the handwritten weird fonts, there's like serif and sans serif. Those are the two big families of fonts. This is a serif font. This is not a sans font. Why are we talking about this? Yeah, Georgia is nice. I really like when Georgia gets like italic, you know? It looks beautiful. Where was I? A reoccurring theme is, of course, the year walker who meets his own ghost on the road. Another story tells of how the walker would see newly dug graves. Love played a great part too, so a walker would typically meet wedding processions or even attend weddings yet to come. Exactly, Jimmy. Well, Comic Sans would be like, I don't know, Comic Sans is probably part of those handwritten fonts. Italic Georgia hype, yeah. But I guess the name would refer to, you know. Also, think Comic Sans. It's true that sans means without, so there's no like humor. Such an ironic font. There's nothing funny or comic about the font when there clearly it's the font you used in your CV. Oh, nice. That's why you got all the jobs. I don't know, Rasky. I've never thought about that before. One testimony from the late 19th century tells of a mental patient named Martin Nilsson who described his visions as otherworldly experiences. Before I saw what happened next year, I lived among the stars. I lived there for many lifetimes, it seemed. What do I care for next year? Time has already ended. Today, the practice seems to be almost entirely forgotten. Okay, no, so now we know what's a year walk. Let's, what's the Huldra? Was it mentioned here? I don't think so. Comic as like the font used in comic books. I don't know, I've never seen it being used in comic books. But I guess it could fit. Maybe. Aren't comic books usually like all caps? Comic Sans is horrible all caps. Just saying, like if it's not horrible by itself, it's definitely horrible in all caps. So this is some sort of tree lady, it seems. Because I like the Huldra means nothing to me, but like Skoogs is like a forest something. I don't know. Yeah. The Huldra is known to have played a part in Norse mythology, but she is likely of an even older origin from when man lived off the forest rather than the fields. Casual, non-connecting script inspired by comic book lettering, intended for use in informal documents and children's materials. Yeah. I like it that Rasky considers his chat children's material. The Huldra was the guardian of the forest. She tended to the trees, plants, and animals. A single large tree in a grove surrounded by smaller trees was often considered to be the Huldra's home, or even the Huldra herself. In most stories, she presented herself as a beautiful young woman. This was, however, not her real appearance. Very few saw the Huldra's true face, and even fewer lived to speak of it. She was often described as a lonely and woe-filled creature. Her relationship with humans was very complex. She would enthrall a man with her beautiful song and lure him deeper and deeper into the forest, where she either wedded or killed him. Which would you rather? The men kissed by the Huldra became apathetic and slow. Okay, I don't know. Produced by Microsoft. I mean, I think it was great. You know, when you were in like 1st or 2nd grade and the teacher printed out a paper that was written in like Comic Sans, it was kind of easy to read because that's like the kind of letters you also write yourself instead of the, you know, fancy serif fonts. So yeah, I appreciate the font, but not when people use it in non-children's materials. Comics with lowercase letters and it looks very weird. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like, it's everyone in comic books shouting. It needs to be all caps. This reminds me of are they called sirens? You know, like the mermaids that sing to you, like to capture men, kind of. It's not a siren, it's something that sounds very similar. Yeah. But she's like the siren of the forest, I guess. Harry Potter, like, yeah. Or in Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, they're real. Every story tells about them, they're real. According to some accounts, the Huldra was a positive force. If a hunter was kind to the Huldra, she might blow her breath down the barrel of his rifle, which would bless his hunt. Colliers considered her their friend, as she kept fires from spreading from their charcoal kiln? What is a kiln? I'm guessing it has something to do with, you know, like when you burn forests. Like, 'cause like, it may sound weird to some people, but here you like burn forests to make them like fields. Real old mythical creatures. Yeah, so cool. Blow her breast down. Yeah, nobody wants to do that. What are you thinking? She also helped those who willingly offered their blood to her, but this was dangerous as the Huldra might drink the giver dry. She's kind of a vampire too, it seems. The Huldra was thus capable of doing both good and bad deeds. It was very hard to predict whether she would help or harm, since she played by rules known only by her. Okay, so she a crazy wood lady. Oh, the breast the other way? Yeah, exactly. The brook horse. Is it swimming? In a forest? Or is it a zombie? What's Backapa? Sweden is a country that has lots of lakes, rivers, streams, and brooks. Oh, brook is... What's a brook? Is it like a swamp? Give me a... Okay, brook is a puro, so tiny river. Okay, got it. So Koopas like myths as well? Ooh, interesting. And Swedish folklore is filled with strange creatures residing in the dark waters. Puro. The first one, except with like just one R. The brook horse was a pale horse who lived in creeks or lakes, luring children to ride on its back. The brook horse's spine grew for every rider that it lured on top of its back. When the brook horse was satisfied, it leaped into the water. Hereupon the children drowned. Oh, nice. Hey, okay. I know. The brook horse had a lot in common with the Nix, a handsome young fiddler who lured young girls down into the water, and according to some, they were one and the same. It's likely that the brook horse was made up to keep children from playing too close to the water. Just a prank horse. Yeah, it's like today's Candyman, you know, who lure you into their trucks with candy. Or vans, whatever. One of the more unusual descriptions comes from a story told in the north of Dalarna. A young man on his way home from his work at charcoal kiln. Okay, kiln is mentioned now for the second time. Kiln is a polttouuni. Holy shit. So the kind of oven that you put like charcoal in. Will there have a tail as well? Huh. A young man on his way. Oh yeah. He decides to wash up in a nearby creek. Let me see. How do you pronounce that? Google lady, tell me.
Kiln. Kiln.
Thank you. The man finds a strange stone formed like a small child in the water. He picks it up. The man notices that he's not alone. He's being watched by a horse walking on two legs. The horse stretches out a human hand to the man, who gets frightened and runs home to a shack he shares with his fellow workers. He tells the tale of his comrades, who laugh at him and call him a drunken fool. He shows them the stone that now looks quite ordinary. The man curses and goes to bed. When the workers wake up the following morning, they find the man dead in his bed, his lungs filled with water and the stone nowhere to be seen. Nailed it. What was the other word that I didn't know how to pronounce? I need to learn. It'll come up. The brook horse was almost always closely associated with death, not always in a negative way. Yay! Died! For instance, in the sad folktale Lille Nils, the brook horse is the one who finally leads little Niels' soul home and thus ends his long series of misfortunes. Okay, so like someone like Niels died and his soul was lost. Okay. Oh yeah, that one. How the fuck? First of all, son is yhteys, like contact, connection, communication. Okay, how do you say it?
Liaison. Liaison.
Liaison.
Liaison.
Jumaleisen. So that's the brook horse. Cool. Ew, what the myling. Infanticide, starting strong, but was a fairly common crime. What the fuck is it? I mean, does it have something to do with infants? Oh yeah, killing a child. Okay. Infanticide was a fairly common crime. Hold on.
Infanticide.
I nailed it. Common crime in Sweden during the 19th century and earlier. The two most common motives were that there was no room for another mouth to feed, or that the child had been conceived outside of wedlock. The souls of these unfortunate children became Mulings. Yeah, this is like why condoms freaking exist. Typically, the Mylings were murdered by their mothers, often unmarried women who had been left to fend for themselves. The Myling would commonly be left in the woods to die, or they would have been drowned by their mothers in brooks or bogs. Hello, Fug. Side is killing, yeah. Like a homicide and suicide, yeah. Whoopsie. Too slow, huh? Some Mylings died at the hands of angel makers. The angel maker would typically be paid by the child's poor mother to find a decent home for the infant. When the mother left, the infant was murdered. Hold on a second, I'm having a hard time understanding. Some Mylings died at the hands of angel makers. The angel maker would typically be paid by the child's poor mother to find a decent home for the infant. Right, so the mothers thought that their child would get a nice home, like kind of like an adoption agency, except when you look away, they kill the child. Is that what I'm reading here? Pretty grim. I agree. The most common way for the Myling to haunt was through a horrible wailing sound. The Myling might take the form of ball of light, similar to those of an Urbloss, Scandinavian will-o'-the-wisp, and lead the curious traveler astray. Sometimes they would cry for their mothers to breastfeed them, which would apparently set them free. Huh? Yeah, they just take the money and then just kill it. Damn it. Yes, like an adoption agent. I mean, okay, if they already had a problem that, you know, you wanted to have sex and then you got like children and then you had a problem with too many children, why would you think someone else wanted a child? I guess unless it was like the rare case where someone is incapable of getting a child, but I think that would be very hard to find, to be honest. Like if you find one, maybe they're like okay with just one child and that's like a one-time deal. Got sent to live on the farm. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Which would apparently set them free. Like if the mother breastfed them, or like if they just cried for it. Sell the child for a fair bit, yeah, get even more money. Oh god. Oh god, we're like we're like on the edge. One story from Bergslagen tells of an old farmer on his way home through the forest. He's approached by a small child who follows him and says, "Grandfather, grandfather, I'm so hungry." The old man tries to ignore it, but the child keeps on nagging. So finally the old man loses his patience. "If you can find someone to feed you, then feed, but you won't get any milk from me." The child seems pleased and leaves. When the old man comes home, he finds his daughter lying dead on the floor, bleeding from her chest. The child he met was the spirit of his murdered grandson. Ew! It took me a while to understand what the fuck had happened. But yeah, I think you figured the same. So because the man was like not nice, the Myling was like then attacked the mother by freaking sucking the breast. What did you say like before? Blow her breast down. Like that's what freaking happened. I mean, obviously there was no milk, I guess, so like... I don't know. I don't know. Whoopsie daisy. I'm like, blah, blah, blah today. A person who helped the Mylings find their way to the other side was often left with a gift. According to some sources, the Myling would be taken in by other supernatural creatures, such as Hobbs, or if it had been drowned, the brook horse. Scandinavian myths are so cozy, yeah. Hello, Anthony. I'm not sure. So, okay, like sometimes they would cry for their mothers to breastfeed them, which would apparently set them free. Yeah, I guess that happens. No matter if the mother is like agreeing to this or not. But like, did the Myling somehow need the man's permission, you know? Because he kind of gave that. It's weird. Okay. So they are actual beings. Somehow I thought they were the spirits, you know, like ghosts kind of thing. But no, they're actual. Nice. The Night Raven. Carrion birds were deeply linked with misfortune and death in Scandinavian folklore. The Night Raven or Nattravnen was certainly no exception. The night raven was described as a large bird with a sharp beak, sometimes with holes in its wings. Under here. If a person gazed through those holes, he would become ill. Other stories told of a giant skeleton bird that could never satisfy its hunger. Travelers foolish enough to be out at night risked being devoured by the terrible bird, especially at festival days such as Christmas or New Year's Eve. Okay, we're so gonna freaking run into all of these. The night raven has also been described as an ordinary raven, but if it landed on a house, someone would die shortly with a terrible fever. Overall, the night raven was strongly associated with disease. When the farmers sent their children out to collect wild birds' eggs, they had to be careful what they did not pick the eggs of the night raven. Those eggs were considered deadly, but if the child was unsure, he could knock on the egg 3 times and say, "Out with the evil spirit." If the egg belonged to the night raven, it would turn black. The night raven not only infested the eggs, it also possessed birds, preferably carrion birds. According to some sources, the night raven was a spirit of an evil, greedy man who had not been buried properly. The greed manifested itself in the night raven's fondness for shiny objects. Hello, Silver. How you doing? We're reading about creepy Scandinavian shit. The Church Grim. Does it have a heart in its hand? What is that? Of all the creatures in Swedish folklore, the Church Grim was doubtlessly the most complex and certainly the most feared. Little is known of it, since it was considered bad luck to even speak about it. The Church Grim's appearance varied, which could possibly be attributed to the nature of the Church Grim's origin. Oh no, not a headache. I hope you get it sorted. Maybe rest or drink some water. I am doing good though. Really nice. It was nice being back at work. When a church was built in medieval times, an animal was sometimes buried alive under the floors. Most commonly goats, since these were comparatively cheap. There have also been stories of criminals being buried alive as punishment. What the hell is happening? Sorry. There have also been stories of criminals being buried alive as punishment. In other versions of the criminal's heart was cut out and placed inside an animal carcass that was sacrificed. The heart was central in many of the myths surrounding the Grim. Stories from the south of Sweden told that if you could touch the Church Grim's heart, you could stare into the eye of creation. Very kinky? Oh boy, you missed some good stuff. Like sucking tits. More like eating it, I guess. Yeah, that's definitely a heart. The church grim guarded the church against thieves and grave robbers, but because of it, even honest folks avoided the church at night. Some stories say that if you were unlucky enough to be the last one to die during the year, you would serve the church grim the following year. I have, is it Pepe Y? Is basically the same emote as Pepe 3. I don't know why is it Pepe 3. There are other stories that suggest that the church grim was not a guardian at all, but rather a sort of parasite that was drawn to the energy of the church. Well, there it fed on people's hopes, dreams, and fears. A recent and controversial theory suggests that the church grim was closely related to a nameless Bronze Age deity. Blame Karen, I'll blame her. The next time I see her. Pepe, why? Alright. We read the wiki. The fuck, man? Are there no capital letters? God damn it! Wrong password. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. What the hell? Oh shit, now everything has been opened up. So there we have the church. Can we just like click on it? No. Should we visit the church? Maybe? If I remember how to get there. I still don't know that. Why can't M be map? Hold on. Does this mean something? Should I like write stuff down or draw? I don't know if this means something. It could. I just spotted it and I'm scared that I will not find it anymore. Because it looks... Someone made that, you know? Okay. No, I just like drawing weird shit. On my... Wait, hold on. Or something made that. Okay, this is new stuff. Let's look at things. Or not. Notepad might be helpful, yeah. I don't think we have this key. Oh, I know her. Hydra. And then she was gone. So Hydra has this key. Is that how I'm supposed to like read that? Where is she? Wait, oh no. What was the name? No. Huldra. Well, close enough. Well, we kind of have a shortcut here. It's okay, it's wooden. It cannot be strangled. Just climb the wayside stone fence. Maybe I would, but you know, I can only like face one side. But I think this may be about the children. The dead children. Possibly. Something was dragged here. Like, I'm expecting that I can't really interact with stuff, but I think I'm wrong. Oh. Okay. So I need to find a pattern that looks like this. It has 6 dots. And I guess a line can't cross another line. Go down, alright. Where are we now? Okay. Our cottage is right here. Hmm. What's this eye symbol? We have the box too, with the different symbols. Should we go look at this tree? That tree? So up, and then like right. There is nothing else. I keep pressing M. Why can't I get there? Okay, let's try go here, the hill. So up, down, left, up. Up, down, left. Oh, oh, oh. More stuff. Path is hidden for now. Yeah, maybe we need to do something. That's a horse. And a very sad looking tree. Okay. I don't know what these are for yet. I don't want to go there. Oh. It's too dark in here. No. No. What's an underground storage? Svenssons jordkällare. Magkällare. Why is it Svenssons? Okay. Can't go to church. Did we ever go here? Yeah, we did, because we have to. But I don't think this path existed before. Maybe it did. Where are we going now? We could go back to the windmill where the girl is. Oh, oh! I don't think that was there the first time around. Oh, these are the different folklore dudes. This is Huldra, right? Possibly. And it's got a scent. This cannot be combined with the, you know, 6 dots. Place names are pretty randomly translated. Yeah. Yeah, or, yeah, I guess they, like, were more descriptive than, you know, accurate. She's not here. Oh, god damn it. I have no idea. So, has there been any sort of indication like where to spot these trees? Yeah, maybe. Here's a tree, here's a tree. Here's a tree. Okay, if those are true, how many are there? 1. This is big, but 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5, I guess. We only have 3. So let's first go check if we got that one. Down, down, and right. No. No, that's something else, I guess. Could you refer to that? Wait, maybe, oh, that's not a tree because it doesn't have like a T symbol on it. So I guess it's only 4 then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see any more? Okay, we're only missing 1. Just mention that sometimes you have to click and drag stuff, not just click. Okay, well, thank you. I'm not sure we have that one. So down, down, right, up. Down, down, right, up, right, up, right. Oh, we do. We do have that one. Well, do we have this one then? So down twice. Well, what's that? That's the pattern for my for the thing. Awesome. Okay. I'll do that as soon as I see this. Haha, baby. Yeah, that could be annoying. I appreciate you telling me. Baby. What's an upside down tree? So there's basically 3 of the 4 symbols are like a line and an arch facing some direction. But the first one I draw is definitely like not an arch, more like a V. I don't know, maybe it's just like an artistic way of seeing things. Where was it? It's here. So up, 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 and then right, and down, down. Up. 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 Right. Down. Down. Here we go. Okay, lines can cross, apparently. Yay! Oh, that was 1 out of 3? So which one did we get? Where were we? We were around... Were we here? Or here? Handwritten notes of artistic freedom. Yeah, exactly. So maybe they're all like the same thing. It's just like facing up. Oh, but the horse and baby are like awfully similar. It's just the baby is kind of like an upside down tree where the horse is, you know, it's like a sad tree, like I said. So it's like in a different spot on the line. Let's go drag the baby or something. There must be a way of getting through here. Dragging the baby. Oh. Ooh. It's a music box. Oh, it's telling me like some sort of notes. I need to watch this again. Oh, hi. Okay. Left, right, left, right. See, I just thought it was like lifting its hands, but then when it came like right the second time, I was like, oh. Right. Left. Left. I don't know where to where to use this, to be honest. Okay, maybe we'll find. I'll keep. This is not a point to click. Let's go see if there's something in the tent. Just in case. What about the box? And what's this? Woods and kiln. Have we been here? I don't think so, actually. I don't think we've been down here at all. Maybe. Ooh, could this triangle with an eye be the symbol that you use here? I think we got it somewhere around here. Let's definitely go explore. Okay, right, and then just down. Because there are 3 of them on the map. Oh, she has the key. Hold on. Can we see her on the map? No. Wait. I'll be nice to her. She'll kiss my gun. Huh? That sounds very kinky. I'm gonna follow her. Or tail. Wait, this path was not visible before. Can we go there now? Nice! That's what we needed. Hell yeah. Oh! Oh, this is where we do this that we just did. I'm glad. Because it had owls. So, left, right, left, right, 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 left. Left. We were nice to the lady. Can we have the key? Oh, we're at the dead tree. Nice. Oh, I'm spinning. I think that's the way back, because there's only one way to go here. Wait, that's... Okay, there's a oh man, is this gonna be a music puzzle? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different sounds? I don't freaking know. Capable holder? What does that mean? Should we just keep following the same sound? Maybe that means I was wrong. Okay. This and this sounds very similar. Let's try the one that's not similar. Oh. I think we're still in the same place because they're in the same order. I did not mean to press. Well, looks like that was the right one. Or sounds like. See, what's the... God damn it, it was the other one. How do you even... I think we're in the beginning now. So it's this one. No? So you just gotta remember. Fuck. I just tried all of them. Okay. I thought I just tried that one, like, not the previous, but the one before that. Is it always the same sound now? Shit. Wait, that was correct? Or does it only take me one step back and not all the way to the beginning? I don't know. I'm gonna cry. What the hell? Why is it none of them? I have no idea what's going on. I thought I knew the first one at least. The first one is this one. No, it's not. See, why is it not? Does it change every time? Maybe, Jimmy. Now what was that? I don't know. Was it 2 to the left? Are we back at the beginning now, or at the previous one? I think we're back at the beginning, so 2 to the left. Correct? It's none of them on the second. Yeah, it's 2 to the left here. Are there suddenly more than 4 sounds? Because I tried 1 and 2 steps to the left, and I tried 1 and 2 steps to the right, and it's none of them. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, there's more. Okay. But it's not that. Oh, never mind. Reach to the left. Reach to the left. Right. Wait, left. Oh my god. Did I go left or right just now? Not the best way to design a puzzle. No. Did I go 3 to the left? Yeah, I think so. One to the right. I guess it makes sense that the circle, like, gets bigger and bigger since, you know, if we're, like, on a central spot. And then, like, go outerwards, you know. Fuck. Like, is there some sort of logic to this? Would be nice. Okay, 3 to the right. Okay. You never found a way. It doesn't even match at all with them. Well, you know, the owl pattern that we just used to get here. I don't think. Like, I don't see a similarity. Hello, Jack. Bubble bath. This is a casual walk in the woods. Like, how many have I tried now? Did I try 2 on the right? So 3 on the right now. Okay. Now we're starting on the left. I'm doing good, thank you. You just came in a very annoying moment. This is not a nice puzzle. Totally normal and relaxing forest sounds. Oh. I feel like this is the sound of, like, the song of the Huldra. Crying out loud! Burst those bubbles? Maybe. I will soon. Yeah, she is luring me deeper into the woods. Okay, yeah, 3 steps is not enough anymore. My god, why? Like, 6 options is kind of like, fine, I'll try all of them, but it's not enough anymore. Okay, we'll try 4 on the right. Not. Four to the left. I think I did, Jimmy. Like, that's how I'm going through this systematically, but... Four to the left it is. Oh boy. Okay, 1 to the right. Not. Imagine, like, not writing this down, but instead just, like, remembering the sounds. You can't really write a sound down when they're, like, so similar. I'm just walking in the forest. Like, those are, like, my paths forward. And if I get the wrong path, it sends me to the very beginning. And there's no way of knowing which one is the right. So I try every single one until, like, I see that it's, like, going forward. Yeah, not like this exactly. Okay, 2 to the right, let's try that one. Wrong. That is very tedious. Maybe I'm doing this wrong, but this freaking sucks. 2 to the left. 3 to the left. Three to the right. Four to the left. It gets better. Yeah, it's better. If it becomes worse, then I don't even know what to do. Then let's try. Was it 3 to the right? It's not always the same sound. No. Did I try 3 to the right already? I feel like I've been here 3 times, so I'm gonna do 4 to the right. Let's try to the left then. 1 to the left. Hold that phone. Oh my god. I'm getting dizzy almost. Or is it the same sound? Because I don't think so. Two to the left. Whoa! Hi. Oh my god, and that's what I get after all of that. Holy shit. So, she was not nice to me this time. She, sucked my blood. But I guess she didn't suck all of it? She didn't suck all of it, so it's a good thing. Yay, can I, Thank you. Nice. Got tired of you stalking her. Probably. Right, so what was I doing while I accidentally found this? Oh yeah, I was going towards this symbol here. So down, 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 and to the left. And we could actually check what's down here too. Hello, Bacon. How you doing? Down. 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 And then we could check what's down here. He turned into water though, unfortunately. Ooh! The horsey is here! Oh, hi. Oh, I got another key? I don't know. Ooh, pizza, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm doing good. Oh, I don't know this one. I'll just skip it. So there are like 4 different sorts of spirits of children. Seems like they are only like basically patterns of circles. Possibly, I'm not sure. Their shape is different too, but I think that's more notable somehow. Okay, let's ignore that because I don't want to freaking die. Alright, we got a new pattern, so that's correct. I should draw smaller because I'm gonna use all of my page. Yes. Alright. We could go and... Oh, what the hell? What happened to this page? It's broken. Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm sure we used that. Hold on. Whoa! Okay. I like this game. I just did not like the woods puzzle. So let's go back there and, yeah, and then we'll need to figure out how to get in here. Through the tent. So back, right, and down. Let's drag this dude. Oh, do we need to find all 4? Ah, we probably do. Was there a symbol for that? Well, actually, no. We just got it from here, wasn't it? We need to find 3 more, I think. Found the sneakiest one first. Really? Missing his kids. Actually, he's like a horse of death. Usually he lures kids to their death, but I guess he also like helps the spirits of dead children, like, to find their way. Sneakiest one first. Hold on a second. So, I can find these, like, randomly, I guess? Let's go input that pattern that we found. Why are you laughing? That's creepy. We learned all about these creatures earlier. Yay! Now we just need one more, which is here. So we need to go see what we can find there. If we can get through. Up, up, left. Now down, left. Up, up, left, down, left. Alright. Come on. No. The kids he's not missing aren't his. Right. I don't think I think I need to... I need something. Again, I pressed M. That's not how you do. Okay, but we got the key from the lady. The nice lady, so we can now enter the church. So, let's do that. Right, up, left, up, left. Right. Up, left. Up, left. Do I have an inventory somewhere? Or did I get it from... Is it like here? He melted and the horse has it. Oh, really? Well, okay, it would make sense that the church is like our final destination, because wasn't that where they were going in the tale? And then, you know, it's kind of center up there. So. Okay, so I need to find more children. I still don't have any clue for the box. I found the... Should I go back here? Like, I have an object I don't know how to interact with, and I have clues. I have no idea where to use them. Where have I, like, not been recently? I guess I haven't been in here. So, left, down, down. Okay, let's do that first. Not get confused. Left, down, down, down. Right, down, left. Ooh! Ooh, nice! I like it. UN. What is the point? Oh. I'm pressing the keys on the keyboard. Ooh, a baby! Where do I put the baby? Do I just hold the baby? Oh god. Oh, never mind. It's not far. Just write it down. This is weird. Oh boy. Oh, it's going by itself. Alright. Alright. I need to find 2 more. Huh. I mean, I guess there could. I have strong beliefs that I'm helping the babies. There could be one in the windmill, I guess. I've been there twice. First time there was the woman, but that was kind of like the prologue. And I guess I could try to go to the cottage again. But I feel like this is more likely, so left and up all the way. As long as I can. Oh, more blood. Yay, that means a child is here, right? So what? Oh, do I need to maybe see the dripping, you know, part of the... Ha! Ha! Hello, Starlights. Fatal frame. I don't know. I don't know. I actually mean to play that. Someday soon. Well, here it's called Project Zero, but same game. Poor spinning baby, yeah, he was going fast. I'm sorry. I'm just helping out these babies. Okay. Point is to find blood. I'll try at the cottage next. Maybe there's blood in there. So left, up, right, down. I don't know if I'll remember that, but hey. Here's the box. The mystery box that I don't really... I have no idea. No blood in my cottage. Where could there be blood? So we got one from here. One from here. And one from here. Well, technically we didn't get it from here, but basically. It's like this is the only place that looks similar, but we can't. Was there blood in there? Up, left, up. Let's quickly check if there was blood in there. I passed. Yeah, like the murdered babies that we read about. There's no blood in here. But how do we get through here? We need some light. I think we gotta do this first. Somehow. Because, like I said, the church feels like a final destination. Unless the key, like, again goes somewhere else from the horse. Like the legit key is the second to last thing we're gonna do. Where could there be blood? We could try the tree again. Blood leads to babies. There's always a lot of blood when you give birth, right? So... Oh. 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 What is this thing? It's not on the map. Okay. Oh, this thing was... Oh. Oh, hi. Alright. Blood leads to babies. I mean, there was blood here, so I knew there was gonna be a baby in here. Is that weird? Yay, we got them all. What you gonna do now, horsey? You turned them to stone? You happy now? Oh. Thank you. Oh, the raven gets it. Of course. Oh. What are we gonna do with the flame? What are we gonna do with the flame? I mean, this was a giant. Hello, Techie. How you doing? I don't remember what they said about fire. Did they say something about fire? Just realized something disastrous? What is that? Good evening, Mayu. How you doing? What do we do with the fire? Should I read more about the raven? Yeah, don't look at the holes in the wings. If it landed on a house, someone would die shortly. We have a house. I haven't seen any eggs. Oh yeah, of course, it's fondness to shiny objects. Oh. Oh, this is the light! Of course! This is how we see in the tent. Upwards and right. Can get stuff from the fridge without getting out of your chair. Do you like roll over with your chair, or is it that close? This is awesome. Awesome news either way. Oh, nice to hear. Yay. Soundtrack calming? Yeah. I'm gonna draw that just in case. Yeah, I like the soundtrack a lot. It's like a plus sign with 2 hanging things and 5 dots below. Great. Anything else? Okay, this one is, I think, the dead baby. It's got like 2 dots and then the upside down tree. Like the same symbol that the baby has. There. And a bucket. I still don't know what to do with this stuff. What do I do with this stuff? Shouldn't we, like, have... Oh. Yeah, shouldn't we find a way out of here? Like, we need to get to the other side. Because there's important stuff there. I don't know what that one is. That symbol doesn't look like anything else I've seen. And I can't even interact with this stuff. Why is it a spoon? Finally? Oh. That smells good. Put it in the bucket. No? What are we doing? What are we doing? Raven. Should we check if it's on our house? Like that was the next clue though. To be able to go here. Do we need to do something else with it first? Well, I'll go to my cabin. Cottage. Whatever. I went past it. Raven is not here. I still think we're supposed to be able to get here now. Then we'd get the last symbol we need here. And complete that. Whatever it is. Or am I supposed to, like, know something how to use these symbols? Have there been other dark places? Also... Also, does it always look like we're halfway there? You know, without the light? I take this. No, it doesn't come out anymore. This is its final destination. Well, shit. Aw, that's so nice. I will if I need any. What? Jimmy, are you here? Help! Dots and... You're here. What am I supposed to get out of this? What does this mean? Just enjoying the confusion. Oh, really? Well, damn. I wish I could interact with this. Like, why is it here? If it's not a thing. Maybe the cellar is bigger than... Oh, can I walk in? Oh. Oh. What a rookie mistake. Okay, there's this. Thank you. I don't know how long it could have taken me to, like, realize that. There's that one and, 1, 2, 3. Are we also gonna get... the other two patterns? No. This is another new one. And just one below it. Oh man. Soon I can't even separate these. What belongs where? And that is 6 dots. Ooh. Ooh. Nice, we found it. There's more. Oh, this is familiar. 4. So now we have like 2, 3, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know order of things. We have that one, that one, that one. I think we're missing the horse still. Like the symbol of the horse on the tree, if that makes any sense. Okay. At least we got 1 to 6 now, so... Ooh. Yay! Alright. I know how to progress from here on. The raven is dead! No, it's not. That is cool and disgusting at the same time. Give it to me. I have it! I have it. Okay. But first, we need this. I knew that was gonna be there. So it does an X on the top and then goes to the bottom left. I see. I think I first wanna do that one though. Before inserting the key. I'm glad it's lit up. Right and up, and we should leave the key there and then continue on to the right. I like how there's like no inventory in a way. Leave the key here. It better stay there. Right. Drawing this. Run out of space soon. Okay, good. Perfect. That was left, right, left, right, right, left, right. Whatever that means. We could try that in the tree. Where we did the, you know, the hole draw thing. But, I guess I'll go first take care of the key. It's here. We finally did it. So should we? Well, let's explore. Why would I assume that I have to do something twice before checking everything out? Oh. Well, I'm seeing something familiar. Can't go left or right. Can't do anything. I have no idea what this means, but should I, like, click on these in the right order? So 1 is a symbol I don't recognize. 2 is the baby. Oh wait, there's 4 here. Oh. Baby is 2. bird is 3. The horse. What if it's the same symbol as the baby? Then it would be 2 as well. And the lady is 4. I guess that's correct. Nice. All right. The church. Whoa. Whoa, this freaking 3D. We cannot enter. Oh. Oh, here's left or right. Okay. Let's go back and start over. Left. Right. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. I don't think I did it. Or should I? Oh, I should just like fully walk around it. And okay. Okay. Left. Yeah, mind blown. Suddenly 3D. Ooh, okay, that counts. Right. Okay. Left. Two times right. And left. And right. Can I get in? Yay. I'm kind of upset that I couldn't figure out to go left and right in the basement. Whoa. I'm sure violence is the answer. What do you want? Oh. Show me your heart. Did I break him? I did break him. Sorry. Oh. I'm so sorry. We're breaking all of these for some reason. I broke his horn and now it's black. It's too late now for abortions. When you had to kill the baby afterwards. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I trying to find something from here? That's the church. I don't know what that is. Oh. I'm not so sure what's happening. It can't be changed. But we're going through the different faces. Wow, I count to 5. And the baby is born. Actually, you count to 9. The decision has already been made. Do I live or die? Wait, one disappeared. You what? Okay. This is like the phone thing, but I never figured that out. That was the puzzle I never figured. You must stop coming here. To the church? Well, that's not how they usually say it. Oh, a 3D goat. No ears. Just a blob. I feel like I'm tripping. I don't love you anymore. We can't make more violence. Colors. Pretty. We don't have a map. It's springtime. Oh, I see the windmill back in the distance. This is the girl we liked, I think. No. Did we kill her? She fell and tipped over the glass of jam. How sad. Maybe? The smiley face there looks like a psychopath. Oh yeah, we saw the future. Wasn't that what the year walk was about? To seeing future. We completed it. We saw that she didn't love me anymore. Well, that was kind of violent. Just kill her. There are other ways to deal with this kind of stuff. What was the box about? Written it all down. everything that happened. Did I miss the whole game? Kinda. It can be changed. Deliver the message. The journal. Secret is hidden. North of the mill. South of the brook. Remember. A secret. North of the mill, south of the brook. Okay. Walk again. Do I have to start over or can I just go back? Oh. I guess I start literally over. Are you interested in the secret? North of the mill, south of the brook. I don't see how that... Because wasn't the mill kind of high up? And the brook was low down? So how can it be? Jimmy, did you find this? Yeah. Is it long? Game gives you a second chance. Yeah. True. Let me... Do I have to like talk to the girl again? Maybe the secret has something to do with this. Let's see. My eye is kind of burning. It's not nice. Depends how long it takes you to figure it out. Fair enough. Like, isn't this the mill? Windmill. And I think this is the brook. But I gotta talk to the girl, I guess. Speed run. I overdid it. Okay, so that's like the intro. Keep going north until it's south. Yeah, that should work in theory. South becomes north if you walk far enough. Alright. North of the brook, south of the mill. No, the other way around. North of the mill, south of the brook. North of the mill. Like south of the brook and north of the mill. Let's go to the brook. Oh, oh, oh! 1-8. Okay. Lol. 1894. Hold on. Yo. Ohm. 6-8. Well, 6-8. Was there more to this? No. Hello, Alexander. Theo Alm 6-8. And then a year? What do I do when... Does this require me doing the whole game again? Because I'm not going to the tree again. Did I forget something? I guess? What a nice flower bouquet you have. I've written it down. Did I say that or did the game say that? If you mean my knee, then thank you. I've written it down. I have not. The game said that. It's a knee. Yeah. Did the girls say that? In the windmill? I have absolutely no idea. Game said that. I've written it down. Oh, journal! I never... Ah! Okay, is it Theo home? Like, which one is the... Not 69. Why is that automatic from me? Which one is the password? Oh! Oh! Nice. I forgot about the journal, honestly. Oh boy. Oh my freaking god. Hello, new system. It works. Get to point A, but before that, fetch X. Yeah, kinda. We already completed it. Don't worry. I did it. This is now a secret. Should probably write here more often. Read about every book on Swedish folklore there is. Surprised how little has been written about year walking. Need more sources for information. Is this like the Dev Diaries? Was GG? Yeah. Talk to ES. He suggested some field work might be good, but I feel that might be 30 years too late. Been talking to elderly folks, eating cookies and drinking coffee. Their knowledge about year walking has been limited, to say the least. Barely anyone of them knew what it was. If they did, they had heard stories as children but forgotten the details. Thinking ES sent me on a wild goose chase. Interviews at the retirement home. May I never grow old. The last interview was intriguing, if very brief. Talked to one Astrid Jansen. She was over 100 years old. Clearer times, did not know a lot about folklore. It's coming now. Yes, finally. But she did claim that her grandfather's brother had once year-walked. Sadly, she did not know his name. He had died many years before she was born. Might have to look into it. Her maiden name was Svensson, which leaves me with a lot of possibilities. She was born in Vedtorp, and I can only hope that her grandfather was as well. The relief, yeah. It almost like pulled itself back at one point. I was like, no, worst time ever. More interviews, nothing worth mentioning. Professor Osp called me today. He hinted that the faculty wanted to take part in my research. Followed up my visit to the retirement home. In the early 20th century, there were 6 households in Vettorp with the surname Svensson, according to the church book. Astrid was born in 1913. Her grandfather was named Carl Fredrik. He had 2 brothers. One died in 1942. The other brother, Daniel Svensson, died in 1895. Since Astrid said that her great-uncle died before she was born, Daniel is the one that supposedly year-walked. A miller apprentice, going to the library to check out old newspapers tomorrow. Looked for reference of David Svensson in old newspapers. I'm grasping at straws. Kitties are going wild, definitely. Like, I think one of them pooped. I don't smell it, but she was in the box. And usually, for some reason, they go nuts after that. Even the other one that didn't poop. I don't know why. Another day at the library. Nothing of interest. Bored. I'm about to give up. Excited! The newspapers finally mentioned a Daniel Svensson. He was apparently arrested for the murder of a young woman in Vettorp. High on poop fumes, probably. Received catnip? No. Information is scarce. Her name was Stina Nilsson and she was a miller's daughter. Her body was found on a field outside of the village. She had been stabbed multiple times. The library should be open longer. I hope I can find any reference to this supposed year walk. I've never tried fresh catnip, but the one in the toys do nothing. The motive behind the murder seems to have been jealousy. Not many details. Apparently Stina was going to marry a Lucas Tapper. She was on her way home from Lucas's parents when she was intercepted by Daniel. She was found the following morning. Just 17 years old. I feel a tad guilty about my excitement yesterday. After all, there is a great tragedy behind all this. I think the story that we just played was this story, actually. We were Daniel, and she was Stina. Zero effect, yeah. They need harder drugs than that, apparently. The press seemed to have lost interest in the case after a while. Found nothing today. Maybe ES can tell me something. Had a long talk on the phone with ES. The murder case was unknown to him. He had, however, spent a lot of time in Vettorp during the 60s when he studied folklore in the area. There had been a rather peculiar runestone that seemed to predate the Viking Age. ES claims that there was a definite connection between the symbols on the stone and year walking. He could not tell how. Want to check it out. Okay, we had the stone in the game as well. Is catnip not addictive? I don't know. What are they gonna do about it? I've never heard like you shouldn't give catnip to your cat because, you know, they're gonna have withdrawals if you don't give it often enough. So I don't think so. Went to the library again in case I missed something about Daniel. Indeed I had. Found another article. Feeling upset and a little bit sad. Borrowed the article just in case. Perhaps there is more to learn about Daniel. Booked a hotel room in Vättorp. First nip for free, then make them work for it. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't. Arrived in Vättorp. It's a small place. One street cuts through the village. It's a rather depressing place. To be fair, the weather would not do any place justice. The hotel is empty besides me and a group of dog toy manufacturers who are a bit on the noisy side. What the fuck? Must ask chef for the veal recipe. Got a map from the hotel owner. Excited about the archive. I have the feeling that I will find something major. Just got back from the archive. An interesting place. Sadly, it's only open 4 hours a day. It's understandable since I was the only visitor. Possibly found the files I need. Tomorrow, reading lots of it. Reading and lots of it. I knew it. The archive has exceeded my wildest dreams. On New Year's Eve, year 1893, Daniel Svensson did indeed year walk. The court records refers to his year walk at several occasions. I have just started to scratch the surface. There must be beliefs hidden amongst these papers that have been forgotten for ages. Amazing. This is by far the latest recorded year walk. I hope I'm excused for borrowing the file from the archive. They gave me little choice since they are closed during the weekend. So this game is based on a true story. Shit. Not just about like a true possible event, you know, of year walking, but an actual year walk from 1893. Damn. Could not sleep last night. Too excited by the files. Much of the records are of legal nature, but there are relevant passages. Daniel claimed he knew that he would murder Stina after seeing it in a vision on his year walk. Sadly, the scribe has not bothered to take it all down and occasionally just refers to it as ramblings of a madman. Poor boy. There are certain elements that are new to me. Must write them down in detail later on. Need fresher. Daniel's cabin, Solsorten, is briefly mentioned in the protocol. We'll ask around about it. Hope it still exists. Post office. Yeah, it can be annoying when you're trying to, you know, go and collect it, and it's like you're at work at that time. Oh, this is the freaking box. Drove around for hours in the forest today. These are woods to get lost in. Asked for the directions from every local. Most people never heard of the cabin. Was about to give up when I met an old man. His aunt had lived there until the 60s. From then it had 3 different owners that used it as a summer house until the mid-80s. The last family that owned the cabin only stayed there one summer. Their 5-year-old son drowned in a brook nearby, and after that they never returned. Nobody has lived there since. The old man's nephew owned the land. I asked the old man if I could pay to visit. He did not think there could be anyone that would mind. It all comes true. The brook horse is real. The cabin is situated deep into the forest. No sign, no road, just a narrow path. This was the place where he started his year walk over 100 years ago. Felt overwhelmed by the thought, could not enter. It's a lonely place. The only other building I could find in the area was an underground storehouse. Guess it might have belonged to the cabin. It was too dark to see anything, but I can't imagine there would be anything of significance in there. On my way back to the car, I found a strange box. What an odd thing to leave in the middle of the forest. Seems to be in more or less mint condition. Could not resist taking it. There's gotta be a way to open the box in game. Like, there's gonna be clues. Tonight I need whiskey. Lots of it. Went to Vettorp Church today. It's a small white stone church built in the 12th century. The place where the church stands has been used for worship even earlier than that, according to the priest I met. He showed me around the premises. Put a bouquet of flowers on Stina's grave. Seemed appropriate. The almost unlikely somber epitaph read, "In memory of our loving daughter, Stina Nilsson, 1877 to 1894. Her cries for mercy could not sway his hand." Either this is like a true story or this is very well made up true story. So that's why I like to think it's the first one. Depressing. Search for Daniel's grave, but there was no stone, and according to the priest, there probably never was. The gravestones Ias told me about are gone. The priest is not sure where they are or when they disappeared. Weather has been unreasonably bad. Spent the day at the county archive. Had trouble concentrating. Tried to locate a photograph of Daniel Svensson, but no luck. The clerk explained that a lot of stuff was lost when the files were moved from the regional archive back in 1976. Apparently there was another murder case in Vettorp in the early 1890s. Elisa Rasmussen drowned 4 infants in a creek. Nice. She was an angel maker who received foster children from poor unmarried mothers. Lisa promised to find the babies good homes in exchange for a hefty sum of money. This was all a charade. As soon as the mothers had paid what little they owned, she drowned their children in a nearby creek. All files from that trial have been lost. Outrageous! I think I'm done with the archive. Been thinking a lot about that church. It's like so, I don't know, nice, because we read these tales in the beginning about like some of the folklore, and then it all has like really happened, and they like made it really nicely into the game too. We had to find 4 ghosts of children, for example. Strange day. The rune stone Ias talked about is not marked on any map. Talked to the man at the service station. He drew me a rather primitive map. Searched for the stone for a long time. Almost gave up. Found it at last. Felt compelled to touch it. Had the strangest sensation of looking beyond. Beyond what? The feeling lasted for quite some time. Forest. Trees. Okay. Heading home tomorrow. I wished I had more time. This stone is old. Might predate Christianity, but I failed to see how it is connected to year walking. Could not resist stopping by the church on my way home. Walked around it for a bit. It's a pretty church. Not remarkable, but there's something about it. Feel that the church and the stone are connected somehow. So this is the stone. Yeah, we did some puzzles with the stone. This box though, how do we open it? Found the box when I unpacked. Had almost forgotten about it. It seems to have some lock-like construction, but I have yet to understand exactly what it is or how to open it. It reminds me of one of those puzzle boxes. The wheel with the symbols suggests it's opened by entering a password. It must be old. Maybe Ias knows something about it. Decided to not tell Ias about the box. He might not appreciate that I took it with me. What up? He's always nagging me about ethics. Busy week, classes and meetings. This faculty is really getting in the way of my research. Feeling a bit strange. I've had weird dreams ever since I came back from Vettorp. Oh, dreams. Let's party, Theo. Call ASP, call Ebbe, prepare lecture. Why are they wearing underwear? Perka. Dreamt that I was in a vast wasteland. I was searching for the keys to my locker together with Jenny from high school. Or Jenny, I guess. We laughed and dug in the sand. Suddenly the sky lit up and Jenny pointed to a simple constellation of stars. She whispered in my ear to never forget it. Jenny. I asked her what it meant, but she was dead, and her bones were withered and old. Woke up and have been feeling rather queasy ever since. Read an account of a year walk by a man called Romedal in an old book I came over in a used bookshop. Romedal's story is little more than a tall tale by a drunken oaf. Most of them seem to be. Daniel sticks out. It haunts me. Held a lecture on year walking. Several faculty members attended it. They ridiculed me in front of the students. The cats are giving you a show while I read this. That's nice. Another strange dream. Was doing my homework. Was stressed because the oil lamp was running out of oil. And when it did, the pale horse outside the window would come inside. The lamp burned out and everything went black. Woke up, soaked in sweat. So that's how, like, the horse and the light started. Must remember to buy groceries. Well, thank you. Fiddled with the box. I have no clue how to open it. Frustrating. What jealous, small-minded, greedy creatures the faculty members are. And they will undoubtedly create small-minded, jealous, and greedy students. Don't feel the need to share any of my research with the faculty anymore. They don't deserve to read something that my hand has written. They would not understand anyway. The thought of what is inside that box is like an itch that can't be scratched. I've searched for references to anything about it, but I have found nothing that resembles it at all. Having more strange dreams. Something happened in those woods. Is year walking a mere vision quest? Are the visions brought on by lack of light and food? ES believes so. Not so sure. Not the puzzle box. It is a puzzle box, but how do we open it? Dreamt of the runestone. Was in the forest outside Vedtorp. Mrs. Bowman was walking up to me. I was very afraid. She said that I'd been a bad boy and broken the rules. Before I could defend myself and tell her that I did not mean to be naughty, she withered into dust. Found myself in front of the runestone. The Grimm's eyes glowed at me. Woke up. Find myself thinking of the stone. What does it mean and how is it connected to year walking? What did people do in those woods? It's been learning, like, the old language, I guess. Do not feel like sleeping tonight. Drinking coffee and watching TV. If I stay awake, those dreams will stay away. Could not understand much of my students' presentations today. Much sleep. Must sleep. Someone is watching me. All the time. Got an email reminder to deliver the text for the game. Wrote 7 or 8 pages. Hopefully it's enough. Waiting. Don't know for what. Have a feeling that something is on its way. No better than to fiddle with puzzle boxes? Huh. I'm not sure what you refer to. Like, puzzle box. Doesn't ring a bell, really. Oh, okay. Well, rip. Because I'm going to open it if I can. Nice spam, dude. Received an odd email today. Got over 1,000 of these during last night. The emails seem to have stopped when my inbox was full. Don't know what it could mean. Maybe it's a prank by my students, but they seem too unimaginative to come up with something like this. Don't think it will end here. 1024. What even? Tea at Almstead. Interesting. Is it some kind of threat? Called the priest, told him of my plight. He said that Vetorp sometimes had a strange effect on people, but it rarely lasted. Do not think he understands. I was going to ask him about the box, but decided to hang up when he suggested I should see someone. Woke up last night, heard baby screams from beneath the floorboards. Panicked. Managed to pry up some of the floorboards. The screaming stopped. Okay. I'm thinking now that it's more of a made-up story than a true story, but it's captivating. I want to read more. The Watchers, the Night Raven, the Huldra, the Brookhorse, and the Churchgrim. There might be others. Cannot be sure. Can they disguise themselves? Maybe they can read my mind? The Watchers, because they watch. That's what they do. But is it all they do? Your walk equals system error. Your walking works, but it has never meant to. It was never meant to. It's against the rules. The universe blinked its eye and someone crossed all barriers that are known as time and space. The Watchers are watching, but who are the watching? Who are watching the Watchers? How can you bend time and space? Oh my, I think you're going too far here. Got in a heated argument with ES. He's surprisingly scornful of my theories. Must remember that he's an old man and he might not be as open to new ideas any longer. He claims that it is impossible to gaze into the future. The future is not set. Nothing happens until it happens. Of course it's impossible to look into the future according to logic, but I'm not sure they are playing according to our rules. Watchers and not touchers. Yeah, better stay as watchers, I guess. The Watchers are more than they appear, and less. They are real, yet they are unreal. They do not exist in the matter that is this table and this chair exist. How do I know these things? Are they my thoughts? Am I writing this? I certainly did not draw this, but yet it's right there in my notebook. Holy fuck. Goner. I'm sorry. Watchers or antibodies? Okay. Wow. Daniel broke the rules and he was punished. Held another lecture. I'm not quite done yet. Soon though. Are you hungry? The last one for a long while, it seems. It's been decided that I need a break. But it matters not. I have more important things to do. I've been an idiot. Someone is playing with me. These shapes. It's the same as on the box. Did someone see me take it? Tried the symbols I have received, but the box remains shut. There must be more coming. Show us the shapes. Food? Me hungry. And then I give them food, and then they sniff it, and they're like, oh, I have better things to do, and then they run away. And I'm like, okay, gee, thanks for like dragging me up from this chair, because you were so hungry. Woke up last night, the telephone rang. Answered, could not hear anyone. Hung up. It rang again. Answered. Could not hear someone speak on the other side. Oh, could hear. Could not make out what was being said. The voice was too far away. Hung up. It kept ringing. Cut the cord. Or just unplug it. If it's a, you know, old school phone. Anyways. Bought whiskey. Bought food. People stare. Don't want to go out there again. Too many know who I am. If you break the rules, there will be consequences. Is this the same dude still? I feel like some lines are blurring here. I wish I had not cut the cord to my phone. Need to hear a human voice. Don't dare to go out. Yeah, should have unplugged it. At first, I didn't even notice. One of the paintings in my living room has been replaced. Oh damn, frickin' Illuminati. Yeah, it could be mended. If he can do that. It must have happened during the 30 minutes I slept. Cannot let my guard down. Someone was here. Or something. Will the antibodies come from me? Am I a virus in the eye of the universe? Was there, No, there's no symbol here. I was thinking I should, like, probably draw this, just in case. Triangle. Boarded up the balcony and all the windows. Nothing can come in now. I hope. Shouldn't be possible, but someone was here again. I'm definitely being threatened. There was a knife on my kitchen table. Old, but sharp. Yeah, exactly, Alexander. Then 5 minutes later, they're like, okay, maybe I'll eat it. Hello, Nala. Just hold on a little longer. I only have a month of notes to go. I realized that the knife is his. We're connected. Is that the murder weapon? Holy fuck. The church is central to this, and yet it is not. Perhaps the church itself is not important, but rather the energy of the place. Perhaps the gate is always there? But it's not a gate. Gates are meant to be open, or closed. This is a rift in the fabric of the very existence of everything. But why allow it? Why does the universe, or God, or someone, not shut the gate? If we're not meant to do it, why let us? Yeah, like, okay, fine, I'll eat it. For you. You cooked it, you worked so hard for it. I can hear the heart of the universe beating. What is happening? I feel like a worm under a big foot. I feel the shadow hanging over me, waiting to get crushed. Huh? She sings, and I shall follow. She's trying to fool me. That I know, but I must get closer to her because then I get closer to the key that leads to the heart of it all. This is the game. This is like the text version of this game. Almost. I didn't steal the box because it begged me to take it with me. Oh, right. Daniel survived all the watchers sent by the universe. He was lured by the temptress, brought the innocents to the pale horse, unearthed the parasite, and finally faced the master of them all. But yet he was destroyed. Could it have gone any other way? Was he doomed from the start? Am I doomed? Is the future set, or can it be altered? Worm under a bush. Must help him. It's the right thing to do. There's a bond between us. Good job, Mumu. You almost gracefully jumped onto the desk. Might have figured it out. 5 watchers, 5 symbols, which means there is 1 more coming. So tired, can't seem to hold my thoughts for any period of time. Should probably eat more often. But I must resist. It's important that I come prepared. We want food. Yeah. The heart beats stronger, but I will break it and see beyond everything. In the end, it was the nature of man that got Daniel. Must free myself of all desires. That's how they get to you. Can love really be a weakness, or is it strength? And the poor girl. It just seems unfair. Is there anything I can do? If the future can be altered, why not the past? Am I playing the part of the fool in the cosmic play? And if so, to what purpose? Disconnected the microwave oven, just in case. What could that do to you? Feeling absolute terror at the possibility that there is no purpose. No rhyme, no reason to any of it. Why me? The only way I can help him is if I break the rules. It will come at a price, but what do I care if I can rise above it all? 2 rules, time and space. If broken above it all, doom? How? That looks like the spoon that was hanging, but I'm not sure if that's just a coincidence. I don't know what that is. Saw her lifeless body. She's beautiful, even in death. Have been crying ever since. It all seems so needless, so cruel. Ready for anything, don't care anymore. I don't want to lose my voice. It's finally here, the last one. Woke up with this in my palm. The last one is that one. Oh, is it a puzzle to figure out in which order they arrived? Tried to wash it out. It's a tattoo. Tested them in all different kinds of combinations, but I could not figure out how to do it. I must sleep. I will open that box tomorrow. Oh, so the order is unclear. Okay. Of course. So simple. Rotate the wheel and release when the symbol aligns with the grim. In the order they were delivered to me. But why was it empty? I only caught 2 symbols. I thought it was Daniel all along. I thought he was here, but it cannot have been he who sent me the password. It doesn't make sense. If the box was empty, it means it must be filled? I still do not understand who sent the symbols. If it was not the boy, then it must have been the Watchers. But why? Are they toying with us? Helping us in some perverse, twisted way? From the get-go, he was doomed. They got him at the very thought of year walking, but I think the girl can be saved. They bark long enough that you either wait for the manager's warning or you'll have to take them out to maintain neighbor relationship. I prefer this crazy stuff over like barking though. I put everything he needs in the box and locked it. I will leave it where I found it, where all of this started. If my mind is set on this, does it mean that I am doomed too? The rift is open. It wants me to go through. Human! Yeah, exactly. That's what they look like. Packed my things. I wonder if I will come back. Solsorten. It's cold here. I wish I could light a fire, but I must do it right. Surprised how calm I feel. Only hours remain. Is he gonna do his year walk of his own? It's midnight. Well, we missed the symbols, god damn it. 5 Watchers, 5 symbols. Okay, but which symbols are there even? See, they're very simple. So there's like, yeah, the triangle is definitely one, and then the like half a circle. Those are the only 2 that I know of. It was like December 10. One more is coming. Yeah, the half a circle is definitely the last one. They're very like simple symbols. Knife. Does any of them resemble a knife? No, we literally have half a circle, or yeah, triangle, And a square. Oh, and a full circle. Well, does it matter? They're like facing different sides. That's true. Okay. December or something. These shapes the same as in the box. Did someone make? There must be more coming. What shapes? I don't see any. That means he's like, the triangle wasn't the first one. Oh, here we go. Now I have 3. Ooh! I'm starting to see it. One more. Okay. Okay. If I got it right. Should be an upside down pyramid. D. Square. And a regular pyramid. And a bowl. Ta-da! Kristianstad, January 21st. Yesterday morning, Vedtorp killer Daniel Svensson was executed at Kristianstad prison. He was found guilty for the heinous murder of young Stina Nilsson last year. The death sentence has been criticized by the highly renowned Dr. Helmer Lundbäck, who stated that Daniel is suffering from an abnormal psyche. He seems to have problems discerning past from present and his visions of terrible creatures. Something not uncommon among schizophrenics. Daniel cannot be held accountable for his actions and should be given treatment at an institution for the criminally insane. We've done it! The execution was performed by Gustav Dahlberg. This was his 4th execution. Last year he was to perform the execution of a notorious Lisa Rasmussen, who was charged with the murder of 4 infants in Vettorp, but who took her own life before the sentence could be carried out. Security has been improved greatly since. Daniel Svensson was composed during the whole process. Besides the slightly shaking hands so common among the criminal type, you could not tell Daniel from any other young man. He sobbed loudly when he laid his head down low, but quickly regained his composure. A quick prayer and a swift, powerful stroke, and it was over. According to the attending priest, Granath, Daniel's last words were, "I should have killed myself. Then none of this would have happened." A note, a handwritten note. Is this comic? Yes? You are long dead when I write this, and I have not yet been born. Yet we have a connection beyond life, death, space, and time. The impossible made possible by your walking. But the Watchers always win. Even though you've not passed through the rift yet, they sense the urge and they want their sacrifice. I wish there could be another way. I'm sorry. But for her, there is still hope. You can save her. You know what you must do. Kill myself? No. No. Fuck. Okay. So now we just randomly killed ourselves. Anyone want to go for a year walk? Time paradox. Okay, yeah, that definitely wasn't a real story, but it was a very good one. But you know, the pictures were very good. Maybe those parts were true. That he actually found these places. Who knows? I don't think he found any box. Like, that's when I was kind of like, no. But, you know. Maybe it was a random red cabin, who knows, but you know, it's a possibility. So that was like the real, the end. Walk again. Yeah, not anymore, I think. I think we've been walking enough now.